Let me tell you something real quick. Your life ain't gonna change just because you want it to. It changes when you do something different. Every successful person I know got one thing in common. They don't let the morning control them, they control the morning. Waking up with purpose isn't just about opening your eyes in the morning. It's about stepping into your life like you mean it. When that alarm clock rings, it's a call to action. It's not just noise, it's the universe tapping you on the shoulder saying, "You've got another shot today." And how you respond in that first moment determines everything. Most people hit snooze without even thinking, like they're postponing their potential. They're telling life, "I'm not ready yet," over and over. But you've got to flip that script. You've got to wake up like you've got something to chase, like there's a fire under your feet and a dream too big to sleep on. Purpose doesn't wait for the perfect time. It demands action the second your feet hit the floor. You have to create an environment that fuels that energy. Put your alarm across the room so you have to stand up to shut it off. Set a reminder on your wall that says why you're doing all of this in the first place. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's the life you never had growing up. Maybe it's the version of you that you refuse to settle for. Whatever it is, let it speak louder than your comfort. You've got to remind yourself that this morning isn't just another routine. It's a fresh chance to go get what's yours. Success doesn't come to the person who sleeps in. It comes to the one who wakes up and takes ownership. That first hour sets the pace for your grind, your mindset, and your momentum. If you treat the morning like it's sacred, life starts treating you like you're serious. Waking up with purpose means you don't wait on motivation. You become your own reason to move. Speaking positivity into your day before the world gets a chance to speak doubt into your spirit is one of the most powerful habits you can build. The moment you open your eyes, your mind is a blank slate, wide open and ready to absorb whatever you feed it first. If the first thing you do is check your phone, scroll through chaos, drama, or comparison, you've already surrendered control of your energy. But when you take that first moment and choose to speak life over yourself, everything shifts. You don't need the world to validate you when you've already declared who you are and what you're about. Start by saying something strong, even if your voice shakes. Look in the mirror and speak what you want to become. I am focused. I am built for this. I will not be shaken. Today I win. You might feel silly at first, but over time, your words start digging roots. They plant confidence in your spirit and block out negativity before it even knocks. Your words are like bricks. Every morning, you're building your mindset one sentence at a time. When doubt shows up later in the day, and it will, it finds the doors already locked. You've already armed yourself with truth. And don't just speak about the day, speak about the version of you're becoming. Speak like you already believe it. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's preparation. It's knowing who you are before the world tries to tell you otherwise. Words have weight, they have power. They shape the tone of your morning, the direction of your thoughts, and the quality of your decisions. When you start your day by declaring your strength, your focus, your resilience, you train your brain to look for opportunity, not obstacles. You start recognizing the difference between noise and direction. Nourishing your mind before you nourish your body is about setting a foundation that fuels your entire day. Most people wake up and immediately think about food, coffee, or their to-do list, but they forget that the mind is the first engine that needs fuel. If your thoughts aren't right, it doesn't matter how full your stomach is. You could have a 5-star breakfast and still walk into your day mentally starving. That's why taking even 10 minutes every morning to feed your mind with something powerful can create a shift in how you carry yourself. It might be reading a few pages from a book that inspires you, listening to a podcast that challenges your thinking, or watching a motivational clip that lights a fire under you. Whatever it is, make sure it stretches you, sharpens you, and reminds you of who you're trying to become. The world throws enough negativity and distractions your way. You don't need to start your morning with more of it. Feeding your mind with strength builds mental immunity. It helps you respond instead of react. It helps you stay centered when stress tries to throw you off track. And most importantly, it helps you make decisions from a place of purpose, not panic. You become intentional with your thoughts instead of just letting them run wild. It's like training a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger your mindset becomes. You start the day clear, focused, and aware. Instead of walking into life blindly, you walk in with clarity and direction. You start catching negative thoughts before they spiral. You learn how to lead your emotions instead of letting them lead you. Feeding your mind isn't about information, it's about transformation. It's the difference between just waking up and truly rising to the level you're meant to reach. Moving with intention and setting your tone instead of just checking off tasks is what separates people who live with purpose from those who are simply busy. A lot of folks wake up and dive straight into doing. They grab their phone, check emails, scroll through messages, start running through the day's to-do list, and before they know it, they're reacting to everything. But there's a big difference between being active and being intentional. When you move with intention, you're not just going through the motions, you're choosing how you want to feel, how you want to respond, and what kind of energy you want to bring into every space you enter. It's not just about what needs to get done, it's about who you are while you're doing it. Setting your tone means pausing long enough to get aligned with your values, your goals, your spirit. It could be 5 minutes of silence, a short prayer, journaling your thoughts, or simply breathing with awareness. Whatever practice helps you center yourself, make it non-negotiable, because if you don't claim your energy, someone else will. If you don't set your tone, life will set it for you, and it might not be in your favor. There will always be distractions, deadlines, and demands. But when your tone is grounded in clarity and confidence, you handle pressure differently. You don't fold, you focus. You don't just survive the day, you direct it. You become the thermostat, not the thermometer. You don't wait to see what the day brings before you decide how to feel. You decide how to feel and you bring that with you into everything you face. That kind of discipline starts in the morning and it multiplies over time. You start noticing how people respond to your presence differently. You start managing your emotions instead of letting them manage you. You stop chasing validation because you're already anchored in self-respect. Every task becomes more meaningful because it's attached to intention, not just obligation. You're not just busy, you're aligned. You're not just working, you're building. And that's where real progress lives, not in doing more, but in doing what matters with the right spirit.